knocking out and TKOing guys, but, you know, Julian is very unorthodox, and if he can keep his distance, this could be a great matchup. These two don't like each other. They've been talking the entire season. They want to fight each other, and I'm actually really pumped for this fight.
I'm gonna go out there and fight like a
Good luck.
Thank you.
I know that when it comes to fighting, Julian is gonna be serious, but you know, he has built this persona for himself of a bit of a clown.
As long as my butt looks good.
Oh, very nice.
Everyone makes their own choices.
I think Juicy's got a great chance of beating Artem. I think barring Artem catching him with something big and rocking him at some point, Juicy should be able to control the pace of the fight. He should be able to control the offense in the fight. And I think probably the better fighter all the way around. So, and we also know that Artem doesn't mind getting kicked in the head. He drops his hands and marches forward. And Juicy's got some really strong kicks. That's probably one of his best attributes. He's so agile with his legs. Good job, Tom. Relax a little bit. That's good for a little bit now. Just get that first one in.
Hey, pleasure. Daisy going in there. How you feeling? Good? Nice and loose.
Artem, in his previous fight, he went out with a little bit of lack of respect for his opponent. He felt like his opponent didn't deserve to be there, so I want to send Artem into this one switched on.
Let's go in and put this away. Let's go in, hands floaty.
Now we have a clear picture of what Julian's about. He hits, he runs, he teeps. He teeps and runs.
He hits singles and he hits soft. Be patient, be calm, and be switched on with the cage control. That's it. 3 KOs in a row. I'll see us out there, boys, eh?
With Julian's singular approach, we will eventually overextend on a shot. Artem will slip and bang and put him away.
Hey. What up? The last day. Oh, look at them! Ah! I didn't think I'd see you again. You're back around. Good to see you, my friend. I didn't think I'd see him again.
So Conor walks into the gym, and who's sitting over on Team Faber's side? Jose Aldo. I didn't know what to expect from Conor, if he was going to go crazy, if they're both going to go crazy, but it was actually pretty mellow. Aldo was supposed to fight Conor, but had to pull out due to a rib injury, and it's a massive fight. It is a massive fight. So Conor ends up winning the interim title. Jose Aldo is the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world and the only featherweight champion ever in UFC history. Now they're set to finally face off December 12th in Las Vegas, decide once and for all who is the featherweight champion of the UFC.
Jose is a runner. He is known for pulling out contests. But I must say, it's good to see him. Let's do this.
I never think about winning or losing. I love fighting for fighting. I don't worry about points. I don't care about the points. Points are just an opinion of 3 judges. So I try not to let it go there and just end the fight without the decision. Julian knows that I have power. He has seen me destroy 2 of his teammates. At the back of his mind, that fear is there. Julian, Christmas is over.
Some people would think it would put more pressure on me to be the last American standing, but it doesn't matter if there was 17 Europeans and me. I'm still going to try to go out and win every single fight. I'm still going to try to win this show because that's what I'm here for. They're really confident in Artem's ability to knock someone out, but I'm not going to give him that opportunity. He's only comfortable in one spot, and that's just flat on his feet throwing bombs. I'm way more dynamic of a fighter, and I'm going to make it uncomfortable for him. It's just going to be awesome to see Conor's face when I beat his boy.
Nice and flowy, cage aware, and make them feel that power early.
All right, guys, this is it. This fight is 3 5-minute rounds, And the winner moves on to the live finale here in Las Vegas. Good luck.
Let's go, baby. Woo! Head down. Let's start moving. Elbow in as well out there. See if we score.
Ready. Let's fight.
Arms nice and flowy. Yes. Hey, that low kick is there all day to shut him down as well. Beautiful. To the body, to the head. Off of that. Money shot. That money hook's gonna seize him. Stay flowy, stay cage aware. Hands up. He comes across. Beautiful shot. This is you all day, Artem. As long as you stay like that's beautiful. Hey, cool. That was beautiful cage awareness, Artem.
What up? Last day. Oh, look at that. I didn't think I'd see you again. You're back around. Good to see you, my friend. I didn't think I'd see him again.
So Conor walks into the gym, and who's sitting over on Team Faber's side? Jose Aldo. I didn't know what to expect from Conor, if he was going to go crazy, if they're both going to go crazy, but it was actually pretty mellow. Aldo was supposed to fight Conor, but had to pull out due to a rib injury, and it's a massive fight. It is a massive fight. So Conor ends up winning the interim title. Jose Aldo is the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world and the only featherweight champion ever in UFC history. Now they're set to finally face off. Fight. Julian, was trying to keep his distance, but Artem kept closing it, and it was only a matter of time before Artem caught him with one of those big shots.
Julian's a phenomenal fighter, but he's a single-shot fighter. Julian tried to hit and run. Artem hunted him down. Julian was looking to escape. He could not escape. He overextended on a right hand. Artem banged the left hook. First round KO. Every single fight, Artem wins. My emotions get the better of me, and I scale the octagon. And I got punished for it today. I jumped in the cage and ripped my brand new pants, but it is what it is. It was worth it to see my teammate go out and do what he done. Back to back to back first round KOs. I've never been more prouder in my life. I told him after, I said, with that knockout money you can buy me new pants.
Pants jumping up. I love it. That's 3 KOs, yeah, I know.
They brought me back into the house, and I believe I proved that Dana's decision's right. I got 3 KOs, no one else got a KO, so I definitely added some excitement. I represented my countries with pride and honor. My flags are covered in blood of my enemies, and I will enter the final fight ready to kill and prepared to die.
Winner by KO and advancing, Artem Lobov.
Get in there! Raise that flag! Raise that flag!
Many years ago, Artem walked into the gym and he was there to fight. He was always competitive. He'd always show up. If you ever needed rounds or if you ever needed anything, Artem was always there.
Beast!
He's been with me a long time, especially recently with this journey. We've went on the world tour together. He came out here to Las Vegas with me. He's been in Las Vegas with me the past 4 months.
Yeah. It's earshot, that was. Yeah, that's earshot.
It's been a long, long road. And to see it all shape up the way it has, I'm ecstatic. I've never been more happy in my life.
You right, Juicy? Raise that flag!
Many years ago, Artem walked into the gym and he was there to fight. He was always competitive. He'd always show up. If you ever needed rounds or if you ever needed anything, Artem was always there.
Beast!
He's been with me a long time, especially recently with this journey. We've went on the world tour together. He came out here to Las Vegas with me. He's been in Las Vegas with me the past 4 months.
Yeah. It's earshot, that was. Yeah, that's earshot.
It's been a long, long road, and to see it all shape up the way it has, I'm ecstatic. I've never been more happy in my life.
You right, Juicy? Just got caught, man. I didn't even see it because your back was to I didn't see what it was.
I thought everything was going good. It seemed like I was catching him with some push kicks and moving around, and next thing I know, the ref was off me and on top of me. That's, you know, he just must have caught me with a good punch.
It was really unfortunate. Juicy wanted that fight bad and tried to give him some words of encouragement. But really, this is just a small portion of his big career that he's going to have, and I believe that. He's got a lot of potential, and this is just one little hiccup.
Respect, brother. Hard luck, man. Respect. Respect.
They're a solid fighter. Solid fighter.
This is actually a great season with some very exciting fights. I am very impressed with how deep the talent pool is in Europe. And even though Conor initially said, I'm not going to get involved and you guys are either going to make it or you're not, he actually ended up being a very, very good coach and was very motivating to the guys. You know what? He was right. The Europeans took out the Americans, and now we're looking at an all-European finale. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. My man. Artem has been a huge surprise. The guy gets a second chance to come back in, and he knocks out 3 guys. That's the most impressive display of power we've ever had on The Ultimate Fighter. Just come on in and square off, boys. Saul is a big, powerful featherweight who can just toss you around, and if he gets that top position, his ground and pound is very, very good. The night after the finale is UFC 194, McGregor versus Aldo.
Ladies first.
The biggest fight of the year. It's the biggest gate we've ever done. $9 million gate. The world will be watching this fight. Conor McGregor, who is the interim featherweight champion, versus the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Jose Aldo, has not been beat in 10 years. Ireland versus Brazil. It's going to be one of the biggest fights ever in UFC history.
Let's do it. Let's do it now this time. Don't pull out this time.
There's no more pulling out of this. You're either gonna do it now, or you're never gonna do it. Your legacy, your career is done. I wish him a safe training camp, and let's do this fight.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
I will be there December 12th, whether he's there or not.
So I say this every season. It's never over until it's over. So Saul lied on his visa application and now has problems getting into the country and cannot fight in the finale for The Ultimate Fighter. So Ryan Hall, who fought Saul to a majority decision loss, will now get the opportunity.
I got a call from the UFC asking if I would be willing to step in to replace Saul and fight Artem in the final, and I'll be honest, I was shocked. I was just over in Ireland, actually, the week prior, training with Artem. He was helping me out with striking a little bit. I was helping him out with jiu-jitsu, but obviously this changed plans significantly, and I'm incredibly excited. You know, fighting such a dangerous opponent for the biggest stakes possible in my career right now.
This is an interesting fight. Ryan gave the Europeans a lot of trouble. Either Artem's going to get in there and catch him with a big punch and knock him out, or Ryan Hall's going to slide in there, pull off a slick submission, and win for the American team. America versus Europe, grappler versus striker, very intriguing fight.
On Friday, December 11th, live from the Chelsea at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas, it's the Ultimate Fighter finale. It all comes down to this. 2 warriors square off in the octagon for a contract in the UFC. Artem the Russian Hammer Lobov destroyed the competition, knocking out 3 Americans on his road to the finale.
Ryan Hall, you can try, but you will fail, because my heart will always prevail.
Jiu-Jitsu black belt Ryan Hall of Team USA was also dominant, using a stellar ground game to take out his opponents.
to be slotted into the final. I'm just looking forward to training hard and getting everything squared away, going out and handling business.
Can Conor's training partner continue his run of devastating knockouts? Or will Hall's world-class grappling skills be too much to handle? And in the main event, former lightweight champion Frankie Edgar tries to grind his way to the top of the featherweight division. As he goes head-to-head with Team Alpha male standout, Chad Mendes, in an epic 5-round fight. Then on the following night, December 12th, live on pay-per-view from the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Can you even imagine what a Conor McGregor...
It's the fight everyone has been waiting for. Interim featherweight champ Conor McGregor finally gets the chance to take on current UFC featherweight champion Jose Aldo. With the undisputed featherweight belt on the line.
Sim, a partir do momento que a gente venceu, acho que aí vocês vão conhecer o outro lado dele. Porque aí sim ele vai parar de falar, ele vai ter que botar os pés no chão e ver quem realmente ele é.
It's gonna be the biggest fight in UFC history. It's gonna shatter records. It's gonna be an event like no other. Pound for pound, #1, the notorious Conor McGregor.
It all starts with the Ultimate Fighter finale, Lobov versus Hall. Only one man will emerge victorious, take home the 6-figure UFC contract, a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and the title of the Ultimate Fighter.
Tonight, prelim action is about to go down on FS1. And in the featured bout from Las Vegas, Nevada, two heavy-fisted heavyweights will lock on. UFC staple Gabriel Gonzaga is a natural-born finisher, with all 16 of his wins evening before the final bell. The well-rounded fight ender will look for win number 17 against Konstantin Yirokin. The Russian pair turned pro in 2012, and in his 3-year MMA run, has 8 knockouts and 9 career wins. Expect a highlight-worthy finish tonight. Plus, an intriguing matchup at welterweight goes down when Ryan LeClaire faces Mike Pierce. Pierce returns after an extended hiatus away from the sport and looks for his first win since July of 2013. But his opponent, Ryan LeClaire, could prove to be a tough welcoming party, as the New York native has won 3 of his 4 UFC fights. The prelims on FS1 start right now.
Hey, good evening to you from the fight capital. We are right on the strip tonight at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, where later we will crown yet another Ultimate Fighter winner. Live from inside the Chelsea at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, it's the FS1 Ultimate Fighter finale prelims. Closed captioning is available for tonight's telecast, and if you would like to hear the broadcast in Spanish, you can check out the simulcast on Fox Deportes. Alongside Brian Stan, I'm John Anik. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday night. Later this evening, Frankie Edgar and Chad Mendes will share the octagon in our main event. And with that, we get you the rules of the octagon. 3 judges score the bout. The bout duration is 3 5-minute rounds for championship fights and all main events. We go 5 5-minute rounds. A 10-point must-scoring system